View from a different window. This is now Hyderabad, and we are at the Novotel. You can just see the NOV there. So Novotel Convention Center High Tech, sitting at a Hyderabad, because Hyderabad is a techie place, and we decided after landing late at night after a 15-hour flight, 10-hour time difference, landing late at night, early up the next morning, ran around Mumbai. Mumbai was intense. Even that we were done in by mid-afternoon, and we just eventually took to our beds. And then, had to get up first thing next morning and head to Hyderabad. So after driving around for quite a bit of the day before even checking into a hotel, we decided today, even with all the forts and historic this and old buildings and why people come to India, we decided we're going to chill. We're just going to chill. I think we're going to also just recover from, really jet lag. As much as we did everything, stayed up, didn't go to sleep, tried to get back to the rhythm of the Indian rhythm, there's still impact on our body. So we're feeling a bit like, we need to just slow down. So today's the day. So that pool, that looks like a penis. Like, come on, guys. Doesn't it look, if you look at it a certain way, because last night when it was dark, I looked down and said, oh my God, that penis, it looks like, see the two ball sacks and then the head of the penis right here. Yes, YouTube watchers, I'm getting a little bit, what's the word? X-rated or adult content, not so PG. So nieces and nephews watching, well, you know what? Listen, we make sure we raise you to live in the real world, and you know what penises look like, and that's one example. I don't know if you don't know what that looks like, right? Otherwise, I think there's another kind of shape or image that also looks like, but there it is. So they're setting up for some big event. So it's attached to a convention center, so it could be any kind of event. Could be a performance, or could even be a wedding. But because there's a lot of those here, all the different properties we've seen at so far. Sometimes multiple weddings at the same time. And so you see they have lots of land space, so you can set up in different places. But it could also simply be just them setting up for some event related to a conference or something else. All right, so that's the view. And there is Hyderabad, which is very deceiving. So, you look at that fairly low rise-ish. Not many high, not like Mumbai with major skyscrapers. But then you get into it, like just drive out down that road there, because it's kind of what they call it in a gated area. But you get down that road and through out into there, and it's like you are swallowed into a frenzy of activity and traffic. And, and our favorites, roads that have no lanes. And then also when you get to intersections that have no lights or no signs, so people just figure it out. And I have some video on that you'll eventually see. That is, or you might have seen it, depending on when I post all this stuff in. So so that's it. But quite lovely. I actually like the city so far, the energy. It just feels a little more, Mumbai felt a little like, okay, I think I could figure out where to go get a subway or a cab to get me over here, and the streets seemed a little bit more, planned and managed. Here feels a little bit more, to my eyes, and experience. But, while we're here a little bit longer, we'll see. It might all, you might adjust. But right now, it just feels a little overwhelming when you get into there. I just think, okay, and these cities spread over a large mass of land. That goes on in density forever and ever and ever. It's not like a Toronto where you have downtown density and then it starts to peters out into the suburbs. No, this is like literally, it's like, city, like all of it, it's just city. And then country. Or anyway, to my eyes so far. God knows I'm perpetuating all kinds of stereotypes about these parts of the world, but there you go. It's the best I can do right now in my still slightly jet lagged self. Oh, and there's a little cafe, something with a little rooftop. Yeah. And here's our room. Mr. Harrison is still, waking up, checking message.
Looking at the 31 most popular things to do in Hyderabad.
Oh.
And guess what? We saw them all yesterday.
Oh, we're driving by and he pointed them out? Yes, you get Nizam Palace, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Golconda Fort and
Buddha in the lake.
Yes.
And everything's around that lake, like everything.
And then that Kazabar, or as a bar or a bar cause. Yeah, these are the rooms. Like, listen, this could be, if you close the curtains, it could be anywhere in the world. This is what hotels have done. As a French designer I read about in the Sofitel magazine yesterday said, there's no a lack of singularity literally around the world because everything now with the internet and the way in which everything's just so kind of globalized has just fused into not no particular interesting diversity anymore in many respects. You have to really search for it. So even here we are in our room that could be anywhere. And even the property here could be anywhere, right? But then you look beyond there. And even that, I'm looking at this, this could be, where do I remember thinking? This could be Cartagena in Spain. It's kind of what it reminds me of, the not very high buildings, but that's what they look like, right? But you have to get into it and then be around the people and feel the vibe and hear the language and the accents and smells of food and, people who use incense and all those kinds of things, right? Incredible. All right. Okay, since we're here, let's give you a little tour of that room. So here's a TV, LG TV. And then this is the bathroom. Very cute. And then what I love in here is that they have that thing there that you can pull up so you can, if you're claustrophobic or if you have kids swim here bathing and you want to do something else and watch them, you can keep an eye on them. So yeah, when that opens you can see into the rest of the room. And then my favorite thing so far in here is these products. So the shea butter from Ghana. So I'm realizing, me pack up all of this because I'm not sure what I have access to. Now I've come and all these hotels, I should have realized we're going to stay in fairly higher end hotels that we would have products that we could rely on. Yeah, and this is from, these are all Ghana. This is the Ghana stuff. The other stuff there, shampoo and bath gel was from Nicaragua. And then I do like these sets, so you don't usually get a dental set, right? And the shaving set is also pretty good. Yeah. Not the Sofitel Mumbai, but pretty good. And I like these kind of doors. So a French door kind of feeling, vibe. And those fancy press bathrooms. And then David explained to me, I thought that was like a wet shower, which I think it can double as, but it's really just, instead of building a whole other bidet, use that as your bidet feature. And then, stuff can go down in the ground as I feel with the place. And and the usual closetry. And then, here you got your iron, your extra pillow, safe, and various things. This here, I don't know where this is. Oh, this is, I don't quite know where this is, but I'm sitting. Oh, let me ask David so we know. David, what's this for? Do you know? What's on the door? Is it a weight? Is that what it is?
Do you have any weight?
This was hanging on the door.
I wonder if it's like a chain.
Yeah, because in the one they had the chain and the thing on the chain, little rubber leather thing. But this, I don't know. Étranger. We'll figure out by the time we leave here. All right. Now the other thing I'm not fussed about is where they have, master controls for the lights in distinct places. But you get into the room, like last time I went to the bathroom, I go into the bathroom, and like it's dark, I'm trying to find, and I think, okay, fine to have a central location, but then still have switches inside the actual room you're in or where you are needing to find a switch, because that's my one thing. It's like I'm in the bathroom, I want to go, and it's like, oh God, I have to go back outside to go find the light to turn on the light. And then of course you have to click because we're not here long enough to have to get adjusted to which one is which. So it's my only bugaboo. Then of course they have the thing where you have to switch on the power source before you can use anything. All right, I'm done. Not complaining, just explaining. Hyderabad, or at least a little corner, a little sliver corner, dot of it.